15 years in, I think, really, is when it started to become a problem. I was doing my business, and I was really focused on that. Steve was working on his business, really focused on that. And we got to a place where we just didn't know. We just
sort of put things on autopilot.
Yeah, and we let the winds of time kind of just carry the marriage. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, this really isn't what I was thinking it would be. I just kind of woke up one day and was like, I'm working, I'm doing everything in the house, is this what I was so anxious to sign up for?
We weren't doing the extra work and paying attention to our relationship the way we should have been. I was good. I was happy. Everything was fine. I knew she wasn't. She was maybe getting mad at me and stuff more often, but I want to fix things. So I was always trying to, what's wrong? What can I do? How can I help? What can I do to make things better? And that just made it worse. So, but I didn't know that then,
At one point that year, I was asked to get more involved in Altogether Beautiful. I didn't really want to, but I knew I was being called, and wow, what a difference. What a life-altering year. This is a year that I was able to confide in Christian women about my situation and be led and mentored. So it was a night I was serving here, and it was late at night, or later, 10:30, the event was over, walking out to the parking lot, and I got talking to a leader here at the church who I've known for a long time, and who is, I thought, in the perfect marriage, up in front of everyone, perfectly being perfect. It ain't perfect. And she was so readily transparent with me, and so sincere, and so real, that it was changing that night. I drove away from this church parking lot changed.
It was just a good thing going through the counseling, which at first I really didn't want to do. But, if you're sick, you go to the doctor, and if your marriage is sick, you got to go to a counselor.
And then, every month, we started doing it, or doing something. And we started doing it again, if I may say so, which is just,
You can cut that part out, I think.
It's crucial to the whole, healing of everything. And the counselor was able to tell Steve things. Steve was able to receive things from the counselor that he couldn't receive from me.
Yeah.
Things that I had been saying for years and years and years and years. Steve couldn't get it. He couldn't receive it. And this guy, he got it. He received it, and Steve changed. And he changed. And he changed for real.
It was hard to come to that. I thought it was all Dee. I thought it was her being unhappy. I thought it was her problems, And that's the other thing. We really didn't talk. When things were bad, we didn't really talk.
Yeah, it was a huge breakdown. It
we
was
were
a bad
in
year
separate
of
rooms
just,
and...
Yeah, just completely separated. And
so if you communicate and you have a better attitude and you pray. I did so much praying during this time. It's like all I did was pray about this. And, there wasn't any kind of switch that went off to make things better. It was just over time and hard work and trying to be honest with yourself. Things slowly got better.
We've had way more good times. We've traveled. Steve grew up Catholic. I didn't. Now we're in church together. How's that happen?
And it's not perfect. You just gotta keep going.
But it's good.
And we know how to work
and we're
through
set,
things now.
And we're
We don't have to.
He does what
hopefully.
I say now, and so everything's fine now.